Good evening. It was a very good outing for us, and for the past 5 years, these have not come to pass. You know, there is no plan. Most of the states, we see that the federal government, everybody said, what was the plan for the youth? What are the action plans and all that? But we have also forgotten that there is an arms of government and everything needs to work together. And this council, it is a council that we want everybody, we want all commissioners, permanent secretary, directors, and youth bodies to come together and let's synergize and talk about it, because the only priority we have is for us to empower the youth. And that is where the four cardinal point is driving hard: to empower the youth, to support the youth, and to protect the young people. And if we're here, and I'm here as minister at my age, and we cannot drive into that or show the capacity that this is what we can do, then we are not getting it right. So we are, for the first time again in the past 5 years, we have come together and draw the map and said every state should come up with this, and we should work together and drive it. For the skill capital, for the lack of capital, the challenges we have, lack of capital, the skill mismatch, and the high unemployment. We must just find a solution to this. And this part of the solution that we want to fight today is in 2015, we want to set a space for ourselves so that the council will come up, both the Ministry of Youth, which is the Minister of Youth, which incorporates the Minister of Youth, the Ministry of Youth in the state, the commissioners, the permanent secretaries, and the directors, so that we can intensify more on technical vocational skills, put up digital skills and economics, entrepreneurs, and also we always talk about the green skill, media, entertainment, and all that. And in 2025, we will have a working ministry for the first time in this country, that the youth of this country will feel this government, because the president of the country has given us a platform. The youth of this country will feel this government, and the youth of this country, irrespective of the party you belong to in any state, will touch the government. And that is where we are driving at. And that is how the key point agenda is very important to us. And that is where we are.
Okay, Honorable Minister, thank you so much. We know that the youths of Nigeria, you know, are innovative, they're intelligent, they really know what they go out for what they want. Now, are you hopeful of a successful hosting of this National Youth Confab as planned by the federal government? And how inclusive would participation be?
The council is being successful. Even we are in the north and we are in Borno. And I just moved out of Borno again this evening. And I can assure you, with the level of participations, the commissioner from the south, from the southeast, from the southwest, Lagos, Ekiti, everywhere, and we come together, I can assure you that in 6 months' time, you will see another reformed Nigerian youth. You will see another Ministry of Youth that you can be able to, that our hand are listeners, that we are listening to, that they can talk to us. And I'm talking as if I'm in Nigeria, I'm part of the Nigerian youth because I'm Minister of Youth, and we are pushing it. And this council too, and I've made it. If me, myself as minister said I'm a servant to the youth, so I want the commissioners to bring it down. Let's drop the commissioners, let's drop the ministers, and be a servant of the young people, so that the young people will be proud of this country again. They can be able to beat their chests and said, we are for this country and we're Nigerian. So this council comes out with a good and robust participant. And we came up with things that we know, and we are sure that when we go back, we put our governors on their toes. I stand to plead and beg because I'm still a young man. So I have an opportunity to go to these governors and go and beg and say, see, this is what we want to do, and this is how we want to do it.
You're still a young man and you're part of the youths of Nigeria, and I'm sure youths watching this interview now will be able to, you know, beat their chest and say, this government is thinking about us. Thank you so much, Honorable Minister Ayodele Olawande. He's the Minister for Youth Development. Thank you so much for coming on Network News.